Hi guys, and welcome to Advanced Python Calculator. Okay, I'm just going to show you guys how this works. You can delete, you can do whatever you want to do. There. Okay, clear. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start a new project entirely, and let's exit out. First of all, import the following. There we go. Once that is imported, the next thing is to create the class. And right there, guys, that's my class, and I'm just going to also define the end of the class. Next, the function, define how the system is going to look like. I'm going to save this file, save as, and that will just be for the interface. I'm just going to save it as calculator underscore QYT, and let's save. So let's run it. I just want to see how it's going to look like. There we go. That's just the interface. Okay. So if you decide to change this color how you want, the choice is yours. Let's say I go for 3F, run. There, that's how the interface is looking now. And you can make it brighter. You can do whatever you like with it. The choice is yours actually. So let's say 5C. Save that and let's check it out. All right, you see it's lighter. Okay, so maybe return it back to what it was, 1Fs. Now run it again. Good. The next thing is I'm going to now create the variables that I intend to use. And right there, guys, those are for the font I intend to use. This will be for the buttons, for the text, and for the display. So if I run it now, you guys will see nothing yet. Okay, so what I want to do next is I'm going to create a label here, two labels actually, and one frame here. So let's exit out. Right here, guys, those are the widgets that I intend to use. Okay, if I run this program now, you won't see anything because I haven't called the function. So I'm going to call this function here. So let's come up here and just self dot create. I've just called my function self dot create underscore display. So if I run it now, you guys should be able to see. Okay, there. Okay, so the default value that I enter is 0, and here there's a label here and there's another one here, but because you cannot see it, I'm going to change. Let's say I change these to, let's go for something lighter. I'm going to go for, no, I make it white, then you can see it, 2, 3, 5, 6. So if I run it, this is what you will see. Okay, that is for the frame. Okay, and supposing I change these to white as well, or let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Okay, and the last one is for the other label. So let's change this one to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you can see, label, and frame. Okay, so I'm going to return them back to what they were. So change that to what it was before, and that's it. So if I run it now, this is what you guys will see. There we go. All right, that's fine. And the other thing is, if you notice the default value that I put in there, I put in 0, so put in just for the new learners. There. Okay, so that's the default value that I put in there. I'm going to undo that and just leave it as 0. And next, I'm going to create the function for the buttons. So let's do that now. There we go. Those are the lines of code for the buttons. So have a good look at that. Okay, from here down here. If I run it now, you won't be able to see anything because I actually need to call that very function. So let's come back in here and I want to grab the function and I'm going to call it right underneath here. Let's paste that in here, close that off. Now just copy self dot there. So I've now called that very function. There we go. Look at the buttons, but you won't be able to see anything here. I need to use lambda to get it to do something. So let's exit out. And right underneath here, those are the lines of code that I've put together to work on the buttons. Okay, using lambda. And here, that's for the click events. So have a good look at that. So I'm going to make this code available for you guys. So you can always just download and just do whatever you want to do with it. But it's not going to do anything not until it's called. So I'm going to run it and you see what I'm talking about. Nothing is going to happen just yet. Okay, nothing is happening. Now, let's call lambda. So right underneath your button, remember the function for the button. Look at it. Yeah, that's the function for the button. So right underneath here. And right there, guys. Okay. So it will pass the handler that will take care of this function. And the click event as well. The click function. Okay. I will make this code available for you guys. You can just copy and have a good look at it yourself. So I'm going to run it. Let's run and see how it's going to work. There we go. So let's say 2 multiply by 8. There we go. Backspace. Clear. And let's say 8 multiplied by 9. And we say plus 20. There we go. So one more thing before I go. I'm going to call the bind key. This very one here. Bind key. Let's go right underneath here. Yeah. So that's in here. There. Okay. All right. So have a good look like the lines of codes again. Bring it down and down. Okay, I'll make the codes available for you guys, like I said earlier. Yeah, run. And that's it. That's how you create your own calculator in Python. So with that, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. Bye for now. And please subscribe to the channel, guys. And you all have a nice day now.